What's up guys, welcome back to another episode of Redline Racing Garage. So today we're going to be going through all the parts that I have collected for the K-Series EK. I've always said that if I ever own a EK, this is the look that I want for it. So we're going to be going through all of those parts. But before we do that, I did want to address some stuff on the 8th gen. So I just pulled the 8th gen out. It's been sitting for quite some time. Trying to get this transmission all figured out this week. Hopefully we can go see Rui, get the transmission dropped and see exactly why the third gear is causing issues. I'm hoping it's just a synchro, but as I was pulling it out, I did say that we're going to be addressing the fender exit rattle. So I did figure out that it's basically, well, right now it's not touching, but when the motor is on, the exhaust kind of sways a little bit more back and it's touching the fender right here. So I have my little Dremel here and we're just going to be cutting this a little bit bigger so that we can stop the rattling. Alright, doesn't look pretty, but we have clearance, so here we go. Now let's take it for a little spin just to make sure. Third gear issue, even at low RPMs. Alright, so the fender is basically good to go, all the clearance that we need. Now let's get into the EK. So the first thing that I wanted to share with you guys, that's right, I got another tablet this time for the EK, basically displaying HON data. And what I really like is, so maybe you guys seen this on your Facebook feed or whatever, the car mount. So here it is, this is the car mount. I really highly recommend this. Sometimes when you see ads on Facebook, most of the time actually it's kind of crap. This is really good stuff. So this thing is mounted properly, and then when you go, look at that, guys, come on, this thing is like solid. It's really good. So I do recommend car mount if you guys are interested in a mount. It's simple, it's easy to install, and it just saves you so much headache. So if you guys are looking for something to mount your tablet or to mount your phone, here you guys go. Car mount, you heard it from me. So as of right now, I basically customized it to RPM, speed, air fuel ratio, coolant temp, battery voltage, and air intake temp. So these are the gauges that I'm running, and these are the gauges that I like to always have on hand, and that's how we're going to be running it, guys.
finally we got some parts to make the EK look a little bit better. Let's start off with my personal favorite, the fog lights. Like I said, if I ever get an EK, this is the first modification that I'm gonna do, is the fog lights. I really love the OEM look of the fog lights, and to make them even better, we have some LED bulbs to go along with them. And I also have matching LED bulbs to go in the headlights to match 6000K, so bright white. It's gonna make it look really good. And you can't have an EK without this grille, guys. I don't care what you say, this is a must for the EK. The only thing we have to do is get this painted. I do want to leave the inside black, and just basically the outer part, I do want to paint it in the electric blue, just like the rest of the car is. So we got the grille to match. And I also did get a little bit more parts that we need for the NOS kit. So over here we got some FIC 1000cc injectors. So when going nitrous, you're obviously going to need a lot more fuel. So we had to go with a minimum of 1000cc injectors. So I also went ahead and got a better nitrous solenoid. I did a little bit of research, but most importantly, I got a lot of info from a YouTuber out in the US, which he has a nitrous car already. I'm going to leave his YouTube channel right here. You guys can go check him out. He does a lot of nitrous cars, and he has a lot more experience with nitrous. As you guys know, this is my first nitrous build, so he did kind of school me and told me all the things that I need to know about going nitrous. So he did tell me that the kit is only good for a few things, but most of the stuff in there is basically crap, that I should upgrade the solenoid, which I did. This here is the purge valve that I purchased recently. I just put them together because this is exactly how the setup is going to go. I just wanted to make sure that the fittings fit and everything fits. So basically, we're starting to come along and collect some parts for the EK. I'm super excited. I would love to get this stuff installed today, actually right now, but I can't because we still have to go and send the grille out for painting. I also have a rear bumper that I showed you guys in the previous episode. I also want to get that painted as well. So we're going to get all these things painted first, and then once they come back, we can go install the fog lights, obviously the bulbs and the grille, and then we're just gonna wait until we can actually put the whole nitrous kit together. So basically for the nitrous kit, I already have everything collected. There is maybe one more thing that's still on the way that I'm probably gonna have to wait for about a week or so, but other than that, we have everything for the nitrous kit now. And as soon as Rui has some time, once again, we're gonna send it off to him, and we're gonna be putting that nitrous kit together. So I cannot wait, but I also cannot wait to get all of these nice little pieces in. And there's one more thing that I forgot to mention. So I also received this lip, guys. This is a spoon, a replica lip. I did go and try to test fit it a little bit. It is the lip. I just wanted to confirm that this is the one, just to make sure before we actually send this off to paint. We're basically gonna have to go and figure out all of these warped areas. Like I said, heat them up and then we should be okay. But I will be painting this lip as well. I was actually debating to kind of have a little bit of an offset in coloring, maybe keep the grill black and then keep the lip black as well. But I think we're gonna go with actually painting the lip and painting the outer portion of the grill, just like this one is here. Basically the same idea, and I think it's gonna look a lot more cleaner. So that's what we're gonna be doing. And there's also one more thing that I forgot to mention. I hung this up here because it's fairly long to fit on the table, and I wanted to put it in the cinematic shot, but I just noticed this thing. And we also got some really nice window visors. I also wanted to get the rear window visor, but I'm not exactly too sure yet if I want to get that or not. I'm thinking we're going to install all these parts here first, install the visors, and then see. And if it looks like it maybe would kind of match or not, I want to get these visors in first and then kind of see if there's anything missing. Then I probably would go and purchase that rear window visor. But as of right now, we're gonna just stick with the visors themselves and see how the car looks. I'm super excited to finally get some parts in for the EK to make this thing look even better. I would love to get this stuff on. Like I said, even right now, I would love to get that stuff on, but we have to send some parts out to get painted. Once it's all painted, it's gonna come back. We're gonna install everything one shot, and then I cannot wait to see how this thing looks when it's all done. Like I said, for the nitrous kit, we still have 1 or 2 more things that are coming in that I still have to wait for. Once we have everything in, we're gonna go see Rui and hook everything up, put everything in, and get this thing tuned. and then see what kind of power we can make. So I suggest you guys stay tuned, don't go anywhere. We have a lot of stuff coming for the EK, and also there is a little bit of modifications that I gotta do so we can actually hit the track once again. So we ran a 13.5 at the track, which is truly really good numbers. I was surprised, but there are a little bit of tweaks that we can do to get the number even lower before we actually go and install the nitrous, which I'm going to be basically doing maybe even today or tomorrow. We're going to be customizing a few little things just so we can run a better time without the nitrous, and then once we get the nitrous, then it's party time. But that'll be for another video. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace out, guys.